Hi, guys, and welcome to the fashion webinar by Obsidian. This webinar is brought to you every month, and I am your host, Dami Ademilokun, the lead recruiter and founder of Obsidian Advisory. Today's webinar, we are discussing crafting in-house fashion internship programs in your fashion business. Some have talked about internships over the years to be a very dicey conversation because sometimes fashion business owners are unable to quantify the value of interns in their businesses, and talents also have given feedbacks that reflect how they are unable to also quantify the value of their internship program. And that's why we decided to address this issue or this topic in this webinar. Now, fashion internships are like time framed programs that allows talents, be it newbies, amateurs, professionals, or experts, to learn on the job within a fashion business. Learning on the job means that they learn as they work, right? Now, with internship, there are different kinds of internships. Some internships are for newbies, like I said earlier. Some internships are for professionals transiting from maybe one industry into another, and they need an internship to sort of help them have closure, help them learn the industry hands on. Some internships are for individuals that have completed their fashion education, and it's a requirement for them to embark on an internship program. Whatever the format the internship program is taken, the most important thing to note is that fashion internships are not only beneficial to talent, they're also beneficial to business owners. So different fashion businesses have different requirements and offerings when it comes to fashion internship. We're going to dive right into that. But please bear in mind, dear fashion talent, that fashion internship is generally an opportunity for you to learn different aspects of a fashion business beyond your own area of interest, right? And their fashion business owners, kindly bear in mind that it's your responsibility to ensure that a fashion intern lives better than they came into your business, right? They live with hands-on experience, knowledge, communication skills, name it. You can actually determine what the talent requires or what the talent would be leaving your business with upon completing their internship opportunity. Now, I'm going to talk about who needs fashion internships. I think I've talked about it a bit, but I'll just sort of expand on it a little. For the industry, there are different kinds of people that need internships. Now, I will start from those that do not even realize that they need internships. Now, if you are an expert in a particular skill and you are interested in starting a business, so let's say you've always been great at illustration and you suddenly realize or you finally come to a point where you want to start your own business, it's actually advisable for you to intern. What an internship does for you is that it opens you up to um, being an active part of running a business, right? And that's why an internship is actually important for someone like you who, in quote, might have had years of experience as an illustrator working with businesses, but not as a business owner. So an internship is relevant for you. Now, to those who are popularly known as perfect candidates for internships, which are newbies, talents, and amateurs. Fashion internships are so relevant for you because number one, you learn all the necessary skills. You can find or confirm, acknowledge, clarify your area of interest. So you're unsure of what particular area you're very much interested in. You have two, three options in mind. An internship will help you clarify this. Number two, you learn what it means to work in a fashion business. Um, Fashion businesses are high paced, right? So the pace is very high. Everybody's moving swiftly. The time for production or deliverables are very short. People are working on the goal. It's there is swiftness to everything that is done, and this is something a newbie needs to learn or experience or learn by experience. And this will help you determine what area you really want to plug yourself into, um, such that you can actually know whether you want to be in fashion or you just want to be an active player in fashion, be it choosing a field in fashion to work, or even altogether just serving the industry as a freelancer. Now, also as a talent, you see firsthand the costs that goes into manufacturing, comparing that to how fashion employees are remunerated. Um, People are very used to the limelight. People are very used to the glamour, and more often than not, they are not aware of the fact that fashion employees are not well paid. So, working in fashion will help you understand why. Also, it will help you build your portfolio. Building your portfolio is so essential because as a talent, you want to be able to move from this level to this level, right? You want to progress in your career, and the easiest way to do that is to start with an internship. With an internship, you can boldly say, this is what I learned XYZ for XYZ number of months at this company. And that will help you secure better opportunities or new opportunities that are not internships. They might be junior roles, associate roles, but obviously it will be because you're leveraging on your internship experience. Now, fashion businesses also need internship programs. Why? Fashion internships are a great way for businesses to groom talents to suit their company's needs. Now, it's like a matchmaking. When you are designing a fashion internship program, you have your requirements, you have your minimum qualifications, you have the persona in mind. So, what you do is when you have individuals who have the attitude and who have the mindset that you're looking for, you bring them on board based on a proper documented internship program, and communicating your offerings to them, which I will come to, right? You're able to groom these individuals for different roles in your business. Because what an internship does for a fashion business is that you're throwing these interns into the deep end. You're letting them explore all the different aspects. So as much as you would want to give some of them specific roles based on their interest, the learning opportunity should be general, meaning that interns should be able to function in administrative roles and technical roles, if you see what I mean. In the end, you're able to identify those who would, fit your company culture, fit certain roles, and eventually groom even further for full-time employment. Okay, having said this, I'm going to move on to the next thing, which is why you should design fashion internships. Businesses right now in Nigeria just say, oh, I'm not taking interns. Oh, I don't want interns. And this is because they've been burnt badly. And I get that. But you know what they say in our own culture? You cannot throw the baby and the bathwater away. Say because of a lot of bad experiences, you would not explore an opportunity that can solve major problems in your business. Fashion internships are a great way for you to have a pool of talents, right? So, for you to do that, you actually need to design these internship programs. You cannot just offer internship programs without it properly documented. Now, if documenting it is the hassle, that's what Obsidian is here for you. But we'll sit with you, help you customize your internship programs. And I'm going to use a very simple illustration. Let's say you have a bespoke business, and bespoke business is majorly characterized by customers wanting different things every time. It's not like a ready to wear brand where you have a range of products that you can possibly reproduce and sell again. Now, with bespoke, you would need someone who is willing to interact with clients often, who understands what it means to take a client's order, listen to the client, all of those things. Now we can work with you to design something specific for your business. If there are roles in your business where you have external contractors, e.g., accountants, lawyers, um, content creators working for you, you can actually have an intern understudy these people, groom this intern to take up these roles in house. That is the benefit of an internship program for your business. And that's why it's important that you design your internship program. Now, what do I mean by design? Let's use the very simple factor of the fact that there is a fashion industry calendar. Of course, it is not very pronounced or talked about, but if you sit down and look at it, you see that there are seasons where fashion products are very much in high demand. You have the fashion week seasons, and then you have the holiday seasons, right? Now, keeping that in mind, you would also see that there are seasons where, aside from the regular influx of retained clients that come in, and maybe a percentage of which might be new customers, activities are not as buzzing. These are usually the best times to run your internship programs, and they can lead into these busy seasons, right? So, a typical example of what we have shared with a lot of businesses is that if you're ready to wear brand, the fashion week seasons are like the peak seasons that lead into the holiday seasons, the Christmas, the New Year, and right after that you have Valentine's, and then you have the Easter holiday. Now, so prior to that fashion week season, that is the most strategic time to have your internship program offers, right? So the question would then be, how long do you want to have to organize the internship program? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? Or do you want it to be in levels? Do you want it to have internship programs for newbies, internship programs for amateurs, and give your criteria, you see. And you also want to have a document that outlines what the intern would be living with upon completing their internship program. Would they get reference letters? Would they get certifications? And what are the things that you can guarantee that they would learn? If you are a garment factory, for example, and you take on interns, some of the things that you can give your interns would be offer your interns would be them learning tech packs, learning production processes, learning the basics of quality control, learning how to take orders from customers, fabric sourcing, name it. You can outline these things and um, ensure that your interns learn this at least on the basic level, such that they can make use of this information within your company if you retain them, or in another business. Now, let me tell you something that might seem like a catch 22. If you train an intern or provide all these trainings for an intern and the intern leaves, it might seem like you wasted a lot of time, but in reality, you haven't, because one thing is sure: interns will always tell their peers of whether their experience was great or not. And what this will do is that it will bring in more applications for internship opportunities. Now, if you have taken 10 interns and you only have a slot for 2 interns, the remaining 8 interns will just serve as the best mode of advertisement for your business, the traditional mode of advertisement, which is word of mouth. They will share this information with a lot of other people. Other businesses would eventually recognize your business for offering very um, structured internship programs to newbies in the industry. Now, I've talked about the things that you need to put in your internship program offer, right? And you also need to decide whether you want to um, offer remunerations, salaries, or wages or stipends to interns. Now, another thing you would factor in will be what's it called? Proximity. Now, some individuals are open to getting interns who, excuse me, who live far away from their businesses. I am not against this, but I would rather advise that if you do not have accommodations and you're not open to offering hybrid work models for your interns, then ensure that you clearly state that you want your interns to live close proximity. If your business is in Ikoyi, for example, um, Ikoyi is on the island, However, you are able to take interns who live in Surulere, Yaba, and the axis, right? Because the proximity is friendly and manageable when it comes to factoring the costs that the interns will incur. Now, for you as an intern, these are some of the things you also need to consider. Do you want an internship opportunity that is far away, or an internship opportunity that um, affords you the what's it called now? Please excuse me. Affords you the flexibility of work. Internship opportunity that affords you the flexibility of work. Yes, however, bear in mind that there are certain roles that can never ever be hybrid. You cannot be a creative assistant and you expect that you want to work remotely. Most businesses would not even offer hybrid for such roles. Other instances could be production manager, operations manager, or customer service for a business that has a walk-in store or walk-in um, uh, office, right? It's not possible for such roles to be hybrid. So you need to keep this in mind and be realistic when you're seeking for internship opportunities. Now, there are a few roles that you can explore if you know that distance is an issue. Virtual assistant, customer service, WhatsApp attendant, right? Now, customer service ranges across a lot of things. Businesses need to clarify what in detail what the person is going to do, the tools that will be made available for this intern. And like I said earlier, ensure you clearly state the time frame for internship and ensure you have a process of application. Now, this part is where I would propose that you outsource your internship program process of application to fashion HR companies like Obsidian, or you ensure that you have someone in-house who can handle the entire process. Because bear in mind, there are a lot of young people out there looking for opportunities to intern. So applications are going to flood in, and you want to make sure that you're very much equipped to respond in time to these talents. And you want the process to run smoothly. Now, upon having your interns apply and you've done your selection process, you want to ensure that you have like an onboarding session where interns can pretty much learn what your business is about, the do's and don'ts, the policies, the mode of work, work culture, and preferences within your business. I truly think that fashion businesses in Lagos and many other states in Nigeria, across Nigeria and West Africa, can leverage internship opportunities or internship programs as a main way of finding talent and retaining talent in their businesses. I do think that you would agree with me that all that I've shared have pointed to how positive fashion internship programs can be if they are designed in-house. Now, the word in-house means that you're taking into factor into you're taking stock of all that you need in your business and you're taking your needs and designing it into an internship program. So you cannot be a ready to wear business and you are designing your internship program to look like that of a bespoke business or a menswear brand with an internship program that is similar to that of a female wear brand. So these sort of things you need to keep in mind when you're designing your internship program. Now, finally, to avoid stories that touch, ensure that your internship program is documented, your application processes are documented. Employees, interns especially, are taken through proper documentation processes such that your policies are clear, interns know what to expect, work hours, remuneration, terms of termination, how your internship program can be overruled or cancelled. All of these things are basic documents that you should put in place to ensure that your internship program is a success. Now, if you are interested in designing an internship program for your business, kindly reach out to us at Obsidian by sending us an email at obsidianadvisoryafrica@gmail.com, or visiting our website at www.obsidianadvisoryafrica.com. We are very much ready to guide you on this journey because we believe that there are even talents right now who are seeking job opportunities, have no clue about how the fashion industry works. And with an internship, they can become the best talents for your business. So, what I mean is, individuals who are graduates or in the holders, BSc holders in economics, accounting, marketing, biz admin, name all of these roles that can actually play a pivotal role in your business. And now, finally, if your goal truly is to put a structure in your business, then you truly want to consider fashion internship programs, in-house fashion internship programs. We look forward to working with you to ensure that your business is structured and it's a healthy place for fashion talents to also thrive. In the end, fashion internship programs becomes a win-win for both parties, the business owners and the talents. Do you not think so? Thank you for watching this webinar. I truly hope that this webinar has shed more light on a new way to view fashion internship programs, and it is encouraging you as I speak to contact us so that we can get right into designing your fashion internship program for your business. Thank you, and join us again next month on another webinar truly designed for fashion businesses in Nigeria and Africa at large. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'm your host again, the fashion career coach, Damilola Demiloku. You can follow me as well on Instagram or TikTok at the fashion career coach. Bye for now.